Hello, Sanwanani Bandu. Welcome to Portia's World. Portia's World. Okay, so today, let me tell you, it's just one of those days. Actually, this week, it's just one of those weeks where you plan to get things done, but the week is just slow, man. It's slow, man. And then boom. So yesterday I had plans to do laundry, wash my hair, but it did not go quite the way I expected. So today I was like, let's try this again. But I was like, before I wash my hair, before, let me come to you guys. Let me come to my world. Again, let me talk to you. Because yesterday, it went from a slow day to bala. Will Smith, Chisampama. Hi, man. I was like, hi, man. What is this? What's happening? So, Bay and I were talking about it, throughout the day, like you all people. So, Portia's World is here to talk about it. Let's get into it. And do not forget, please subscribe, like, comment, share. Okay, I mean, so the awards happened, right? Will Smith is being awarded an Oscar for the role he played in the movie, which he did with Serena Williams and Venus Williams. And he played their father, right? We all know. I'm not going to go into details about that. And I watched the movie. It was amazing. I actually enjoyed it. I just wish there was a little bit more to it because I really enjoyed it. Okay, anyway, so the awards came and Will Smith is being awarded. Chris Rock is the host. Now we know how hosts do in these award shows. They crack jokes, they warm up the crowd in between, the award ceremony. Haige. Tell me why now Chris Rock decides to crack jokes on or about Jada. Jada Pinkett Smith is Will Smith's wife. So basically, Chris Rock compared to Jada Pinkett to a character from a movie, G.I. Jane. Go Google that movie if you don't know. I had to remind myself because I knew the movie, but yeah, I remember it. So if you don't understand, it was very offensive because in that character, Lentomazane Igundile, she has a shaved head, and Jada Pinkett also has a shaved bald head, but we all know who follow her. It's because she has alopecia. She has a hair condition. She has a hair loss which she cannot control. And it was very offensive because in that character chose that hairstyle. Jada Pinkett, it's a little different because she's dealing with a hair condition which we know a lot of people suffer from, alopecia. It's not funny. It's a real condition and it affects a lot of people. So it was really kind of offensive, and you could tell her face, she kind of clenched like, oh, like, wow, you just really put me on blast in front of so many people. Oh my gosh, at the Oscars, like, are you serious, Chris Rock? So even I was like, whoa, wow, really, he went there? But sometimes, jokes, they can go too far to other people. You don't know how other people will receive them, And Will Smith did not receive it right. He did not receive that joke like, this is my wife. She's dealing with a condition. You're making fun of her in front of a whole lot of people. For what reason? And I really couldn't understand, like, why are we even making fun of Will or his family? Like, during this day, like, let's just honor him, let's celebrate, and let's wish him that he wins and all that. But, you know, I understand Chris Rock is a comedian. He's just making light and fun of everything. But I also wondered why he kept, like, jabbing at Jada Pinkett, because he did it the previous Oscar Awards ceremony as well. He poked at Jada Pinkett. He did it again. And Will Smith is there. He probably remembered from the previous ceremony that he did it before. And he was like, I get I'm plunge. Not today. Not today. Nikona. And I will protect my wife. I will speak up for my wife. And what? So, I don't know. Maybe he remembered, Uguti, you've done this before. Or maybe he just did not like the joke at all on its own, which it was tasteless. Or maybe he was just fed up of just, hey, bro, let's just go a little bit back. He was being interviewed. And, oh my word, why I cannot remember this lady's name who had interviewed him, Will Smith. And she also had brought up Uguti, oh, Will Smith, you know, we hope you win, congratulations, and we hope for more entanglements. And she said that in front of Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. Like, damn. Hey, bo. 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 So it was just like, whoa, wow. I mean, I was taken back because I remember I even told Bay about it when I saw that. I was like, that's just really tasteless, Uguti. You are talking to Will Smith. This is a great opportunity to talk to him, to interview him. And he's being nominated for this great film. And the last or first thing out of your mouth is congratulations, good luck, and we hope for more entanglements. With his wife there, like, what? Hey bo, what does that have to do with what's going on right now? Oh, Will Smith is been nominated for an Oscar. It has nothing to do with entanglements. So that was just one situation that, Will Smith had to deal with before, the awards, the actual Oscar ceremony. So in my head, I'm thinking, Uguti, he was already just fed up with people's remarks towards him, Jada Pinkett, and just their relationship in general. Because damn, this entanglement thing has just been dragged on for so long. Even Bay and I were talking about it before all this. Like, we don't want to hear no more entanglement. We don't want to hear nothing else about Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. Like, we actually liked it better when their relationship was still a mystery. Like, people were talking about it like, oh, they might be swingers, they might be this, they might be that, but we didn't really know what was going on. And we were like, we liked it better that way. There was just this mystery, you know what I'm saying? Like, they were like naughty but not. They were nice but not. Now it's just like the backup, they laundry, the dirty laundry is just everywhere. It's being sniffed, it's being washed, it's being thrown, it's being torn. I ain't gagging, Jay. It's too much. Either way, at the same time, I feel like, yes, Jada Pinkett messed up in this whole situation because it looked bad on her part, because this all happened because she had this whole entanglement with August Alsina. But also as well, I cannot just blame Jada Pinkett because she didn't really expose this. It's August Alsina. Oh yeah. Owenza le nto ukuthi ibe yile nto nathi siyazi. They were doing whatever they're doing in private. He fell in love and he wanted more, so he exposed the relationship. Whatever agreement they had, her, him, Will Smith, it was between them, not us. He exposed it. exposed it. Back to the awards. Back to Will Smith. Back to Chris Rock. Chris Rock says this joke. It does not go well. Will Smith does not feel it inside. And Will Smith goes up there, and he chisa the hottest mpama. He went up there like a scorer. He went up there like a ngagara. And for me, it was a little confusing because he kind of strolled up there. He was like a model. He looked very nice. And he looked stunning. He was dripping from head to toe. Like, head to toe. So, in my head, I'm thinking he's about to accept the speech. He's about to accept the award. Kanti Chris Rock is about to accept the award. Yempama. Crap. Yo. Ngisho Chris Rock did not see this one coming. Yo, he was like, Aibo. People. Wangenza Will Smith. Wangenza. Yo. I don't know. Mina, I do not condone violence. I do not condone violence. I'm not saying anybody should go hit, smack, do this. I wouldn't tell anybody to do anything. Yo, everybody has a choice. We are all grown out here. I do not condone violence. But at the same time, it's hard for me to judge him so much without recognizing everything in play. As a human being, as a thinking person, we have to see everything in play. You can see what really happened. We saw the whole, relationship entanglement. They went to the red table talk. He even cried, Nkosiam. You made fun of him. You called him names. You said he was weak. You said he wasn't a man. How can you let another man do this, to your wife? Entangle her, entangle up. But either way, we don't know what arrangements they had as a married couple. Maybe they agreed in that. But it was not for August Alsina to tell the whole world. Haibo, it was not. So if me and my husband have an agreement and we decide we want a girlfriend on the side, that's our business. But now she's gonna go telling the whole world what we did in our Ntomazane, when I see you, mina agenje. Mina Will Smith, that's where he went wrong. I feel like that mpama was a mpama that was needed, but it was not for Chris Rock. It was not for Chris Rock. Then Pama was for Alcina. Yabo lawyer. For what he did. I feel like he embarrassed of the embarrassment. He did not have to do that. He did not have to tell the whole world. How? You are grown. You did what you did in private. Keep it in private. Manje. So he told us, and then what? Telling married people's business. They are still together. They are not going to break up. He's single, no career. He's entangled. I get. So a lot of took place where I feel like Will Smith felt trapped. He felt like he wasn't doing enough to protect his wife, his marriage, his manhood, his all this. And he felt like his manhood was being questioned. You were questioning him. You were calling him this and that and that. So it's like, what is a man to do? When he does nothing, he's a coward. When he does something, hi man, it's too much. It's too much now. I'm not saying he was right in that act in that manner over that joke, because many things have been said about his wife. So many people should have been smacked, not just Chris Rock. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, boy. Chris Rock was wrong for that joke, because it did not sit well even with me. Because I personally know somebody with alopecia, and I would not make that joke because I know how hard it is for them. At the same time, I don't think that joke deserved yo, what a response. Ay, yo. Ha. Smith Wena. Keep my wife's name out your. You will never no more. He told y'all. He told y'all. Stop it. Stop it. No, stop. Because sometimes people, y'all will test somebody until like they break. Like, because y'all really did test Will Smith. Y'all tested his manhood. Y'all tested his gangsterness. Now y'all see what's alright. He's a gangster. Manje, you're like, it's too much now. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not saying that was okay to do that live on the Oscars. I mean, especially on such an important night. I feel like it took away from his moments, but maybe that moment was needed, because Bay kept saying maybe that moment was needed because he's obviously going through so much. I mean, he just slapped somebody on TV who is supposedly his friend, and he just cried on national TV. He's going through a lot, so maybe he needed that breakthrough to just release whatever he's going through. And I'm like, yeah, babe, maybe you're right. You know, as horrible of a moment it was, sometimes, sometimes you go through those days or those times where things just go so wrong and you just feel so frustrated and you just want to release. Maybe that was his day and he needed that release so that things can start changing and he can move towards healing. Because he's been going through a lot. We've seen it. Palm weight in front of our eyes. In front of palm weight. So, but see, that took all of us by surprise. It took us all by storm. We were not expecting that from Will. Because, I watch Will Smith on YouTube. There's like this hour interview of Will Smith, and he's being interviewed by this guru. Gosh, I forgot this guru's name. And this interview is so positive, it's so lively, it's so educational. So, like, seeing that, I thought Will Smith was such in a clear space, in such a higher energy, frequency type of space. So to see him in this type of energy, I'm like, man, he's definitely going through it, and he's human. We all go through it. I just feel like he needs a hug, and he's gonna be okay. And I feel bad for Chris Rock, honestly. I do feel bad. Because he was on the end of the receiving of that chisaring pama. And honestly, he did not deserve that. I can say he did not deserve that, but I would have really spoke to him like la, yay, do not ever mina, do not ever nje mina ungikhulume nje kanje phambi kwabantu gcina today. But I'm not saying ukuthi hey, smack him right there in front of everybody. I don't know about all that. I know ukuthi Ube is very smart. Bay would have did it in a very smart, manner, but he would have handled it. Ube, he would have definitely handled the situation. But not like that. We are smarter. We move smarter. I'm not saying Will Smith is not smart. He's human and he went through his emotions. And I mean, let's just be honest, people. Some people were like, "Hey, what he did was just too much." Let's just put aside to go to his rich. Let's put aside to go to his Will Smith. If you are anyway and somebody said something about your wife, okulaya, your wife who's sick. Ay. So you telling me you say nothing, you do nothing? Inking ukuthi most of you're like cowards anyway. You will never even swat at a flying, shying she impugane. You will never protect your woman. So I don't expect anything less. I'm not saying ukuthi now go smack everybody, get arrested. But no, stand up for your woman, stand up for your wife, protect them, especially black women. We need amadoda asithandayo asiprotectayo bakwethu. Ngeke phela kudlale ngathi kanje. No. So, yabona nje lento. I feel like it was needed ukuthi sibone ukuthi even celebrities are human. They feel, they go through emotions and they make mistakes. Will Smith made a mistake. He heard something he didn't like and he wanted to protect his wife and he reacted. The wrong reaction. He reacted regardless. And I mean, as a human being, as an honest human being, I can tell you I've done the same thing. I've been in a situation where somebody has said something I did not like and I reacted. Because I'm not the type of person who's going to go back and forth. Sabambana, strong. But I'm learning. I'm a work in progress. And I know, Wuti, we cannot resolve everything with violence. You know what I'm saying? We have to be better than that, grown, matured. But at the same time, people, let's get back to this. People need to stop with this belief of you can say whatever, you can do whatever to somebody. People they will just say whatever, talk about just say whatever they want to you and just be like, you can't touch me, I'll call the police. Like, hey, bro, you know, like, no. You cannot just disrespect somebody like that, hurt their feelings, and then think they cannot hurt you physically. But you hurt me emotionally, mentally. That's also abuse. We need to really talk about that. People only talk about physical abuse. What about mental abuse? What about emotional abuse? That's also equivalent to physical abuse. So people, we need to be very aware of what we say to people and how it makes them feel. The only way you can do that is to put yourself in that situation. How would I feel if somebody said that to me and my wife? When Will, I feel that when Will really said keep my wife's name out of your mouth, he was really telling the whole world. He was telling all of us, Nina, yes y'all. He was like, I'm tired. I've been pretending, because he did say in his speech at the end, he was like, I know that with this job, it requires me to pretend that I'm okay, for people to make fun of me, and I just smile like all is okay. So honestly, think about that. He's not been okay with this. With this whole shebang we all been laughing about. He's not being okay. But what else can he do but just pretend like he's okay? Pretend like, okay, kuzodlula, it will pass. You know? But deep down inside as a man, come on now. You know how you'd feel as well. And he's tired. Yebo, we shupule tired. Sick and tired. Yekani ukukhuluma ngomfazi wakhe. Keep his out of your mouth. Nizwile. Chris Rock, sorry, because you really took that for everybody. That was for everybody, especially Agas Alcina, especially Yena. Honestly, because he really deserved that one. He deserved it. Hey, poor man tabens abantu. Get out of people's marriage. So people, okay, that's my thoughts. Honestly, we could just go back and forth with this whole situation. We can all agree, Woody, it was bad in either way. It was bad for Chris Rock, for Will Smith, because we as black people, we as just human beings, we as comedy lovers, we love them both. They are literally the goats. And to see this go down, it's really painful. Honestly, it's painful. I wish it did not happen like this, especially between these two people that I love so much. Chris Rock apologized for the joke. He realized it was, it was a gamble. Hey, it did not, it did not take. The joke did not take. Will Smith apologized because violence is never the answer. So they both saw Uguti where they both went wrong. That's what we all should learn from this. Is it's not Uguti who was worse, who was wrong, they both were wrong, and they both realized Uguti where I went wrong and where I went wrong. The thing about people, Uguti, we want to point fingers. Uguti, but no ways, who was worse in this situation? It's not about that. They both were wrong. And both of them can learn from this. Definitely violence is never the answer. So we can all agree in that. And people, stop saying, Uguti, why did Will Smith protect Jada Smith Pinkett now? But he did not protect her in all these times and all that. He did it now, but wait, he did it now. You've all been looking for this. You want him to be a man. You want him to. He did it now. Uguti, why he didn't do that? Why he did it now? Hi, Bandla. Hi. How? Ha. I like Will Smith. Okay. And I need a man who would also stand up for me. I love Jada Pinkett. Whatever they're going through, that's their business. I love Will Smith. I've always been a huge fan. Me and Bay have always been a huge fan. We hope with whatever he goes through, whatever he's going through, he makes it stronger, better, and And for Chris Rock, definitely you do not deserve that, and we are sorry that you took that for all of us. You definitely did. I say sorry. We love you. We love you, black people. All is well. Guys, these are my thoughts. I'm about to go wash my hair now, so I just wanted to give you this review on this story. We've all been talking about it. I tried to stay at the camera for as long as I could, for as long as I remembered. Okay. So, I'm natural, I'm South African, I'm vegan, I am Portia. This is Portia's World. Bye!